So you have tenants in your property and you want to know how to prepare them for the sale. And what if you don't want them to know that you're putting the property on the market? In this video, we're going to cover the top 3 things that you need to do. If you want to learn more about investing, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. If you're looking to buy or sell a property, click the link below to contact us today. So there's a difference between selling privately versus MLS. I think the first thing you need to figure out is, does your tenant have a lease? If they have a lot of time left on their lease, you might want to look at a private sale specifically, because private sales, usually an investor looking to buy a rented property, versus MLS, you're going to have investors or a lot of retail homeowner buyers that want to look at the property, and a lengthy tenancy can make it a little bit more troublesome. So one thing that is important to know is that if you have a lease, or even if the lease has expired, you need to provide 90 days notice. Now the tenant, if the lease is expired, only needs to provide you 30 days. So you need to factor that into the equation when you decide if you're going to list on MLS or sell privately. So when it comes to private sales, we actually don't usually allow showings until there's an accepted offer. So your conversation with your tenant's going to be a little bit more clear cut. You don't have to really say anything until there is a firm deal. Tenants, can be scary knowing that their property is getting sold. What we do is we try to make it as seamless as possible, let them know and educate them that it's an investor that's buying it and they actually want to buy the property because you're there, not wanting to remove you and get you out right away kind of thing. So that provides a lot of confidence that the sale is in their best interest. When it comes to MLS, it's a little bit different. We do tend to prefer the properties being vacant if possible. Now that's not always possible. We can always work with the tenants. Sometimes we'll provide incentives through the seller versus maybe skip the dishes or a credit or a gift card so that they can leave the premises and we can get as many showings done as possible. But I find when the property's vacant, it makes it the easiest to maximize the value of your property. Sometimes a tenant doesn't want to have the property get sold, so they may not make it look like the nicest it can be and seen in the best light. So that's also something to really consider. So if you're wanting to sell your property without showings, without disrupting your tenants, private's definitely the way to go. If you want to sell on MLS, you're gonna get the most eyes possible, but we do need to consider the lease situation. I feel like if you're gonna list, you don't want to have a possession date no longer than 90 days if possible, and that's the best way to maximize your price, especially with the ever-changing interest rates. Buyers are actually looking to get in sooner more than later. Do you have any more questions on preparing a sale of your tenanted property? Please let us know. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to hit subscribe.